What's going on, everybody? We are back with the LTQ Wrestling Podcast. We have the SmackDown review, the weekly review, the first SmackDown after SummerSlam. We had KO and CM Punk had their face-to-face promo. We had Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. We had Sami Zayn throwing a tantrum backstage. We had Charlotte and Jade Cargill in the main event. We had Tatum Paxley show up. We had Baron Corbin and Trick Williams, and much more on this show. I'm joined by QJ. QJ, how we feeling? And did you like tonight's SmackDown overall?
What's going on? Pretty good. Yeah, it was all right. Not the best, but it was all right.
Yeah, it was a decent show. We start off obviously with Cody. He comes out there. He's calling out Randy Orton. He talks about the memories of WrestleMania and the memories of WrestleMania with Randy Orton. And out comes CM Punk. And Punk's coming out to a big pop. And Cody asks him, "Did you know that Randy Orton was going to show up during that?" And Punk says, "No, I'm just as PO'd as you are. And how about we go backstage and we kick Randy Orton's ass together?" And Cody says he'll do it himself. He walks away, and out comes Kevin Owens. He walks down to the ring. Big pop for KO, obviously. And him and Punk go face to face. They're yapping at each other before they officially go on the mic. Nick Aldis is standing there on the apron, making sure he maintains control. And Punk and KO go, "We're both professionals. We can handle this. You don't need to be out here. We're good." And KO talks about how he's lived 17 months of uncertainty. He's been wanting to come back. He's been wanting to do this his whole life. He's been away from it. And he says he's been proving people wrong his entire career. He never bought that Phil changed. He's always thought Phil was an a-hole. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing with that. But Punk is the same arrogant psychopath he's always been. He's all about himself. And he's proved that. KO's been right all along. Punk only cares about himself, nobody else. And Punk says he proves he's the best in the world every time he gets in the ring, every time he's on the microphone, and that the reason Kevin Owens wants a match against him is because Punk's the best. And he says, "You've only benefited from me. I kicked the doors through for you. You're only standing here because of me." Punk's talking his shit. He said, "If it wasn't for me, you'd be working a 9 to 5. You'd be asking me for tickets for you and your son to a WWE show." And Punk kept talking. KO talks about, "Yeah, you're right. You opened the doors for me. You showed me how to get here, but you also showed me who I don't want to be." And he says pretty much that Punk's a piece of shit. He said he don't want to turn to a miserable piece of shit like him. And obviously I had some paraphrasing there, but that's how we end the segment. Very intense, very back and forth. Don't really know who the face is in this. I don't really think there is a baby face. I think these are just two guys who don't like each other. Gonna have a match August 21st. KO says he wants this match against CM Punk in Toronto. And I was more shocked in this promo. That's been 10 years since Kevin Owens has won a world title. As a Kevin Owens fan, that just makes me shake my head. 10 years since he's been a world champion. Like, that's crazy. A decade. Now, I still remember the night he won that fatal four-way with Rollins, Big Cass, and Roman Reigns, with Triple H screwed Rollins. He pinned him 1, 2, 3, and won the Universal title. Still one of my favorite moments of all time. So, QJ, what do you think about this CM Punk and KO segment? Obviously, a lot of people are looking forward to their match. It's something new, something different. We haven't seen it before. It's been reported they have real life beef. Did you like it? Are you looking forward to their match on August 21st?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. CM Punk, Kevin Owens, good segment. They fired at fired at each other. Like you said, they don't like each other in real life, so that usually makes it more intense. When people don't like each other in real life, makes the story be way more intense. Yeah, that is crazy. 10 years, I'm still not getting over that. They haven't had him, you know, been champion since then. It's pretty crazy. It's like a lot of people, you know what I mean? They chasing, but 10 years though, it's crazy. But I'm excited for it, ready for it. Um, they just hopefully they're going to just tear the roof down.
Yeah, I think they will. Both these guys can work their butts off. I I really want KO to win, but I know he's not going to. I'd really love to see him win the world title for Punk. I just know it's not going to happen. And I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe Sammy gets involved to some degree. They did have a backstage segment with him and Sammy shortly after this, where they're talking things through, and Sammy said, "You screwed me. You took my number one contender match, all that other stuff." And Kevin Owens said, "You do the same thing if you were in my position." And Sammy says, "Even though you're going after the title, it ain't gonna stop me from trying to accomplish what I want to accomplish and all that stuff." So maybe Sammy gets involved. Maybe Sammy helps KO. Obviously, they're still gonna have their history as always. Very interesting. But QJ, I'll ask you this: do you think WWE views KO the same way they view Sami Zayn, where they don't view him as like a main event guy; they view him as like a helping hand? Because for them not to have him win a world title in 10 years, it just kind of makes me think like, do they see KO at that level? Is he more of a guy they just see like, okay, we'll put him in the main event feud, but we won't ever have him win the title? How do you think they really view KO after hearing that?
I think they view KO as I don't know, just feel like a helping hand. I don't know if they see him as that main, no, that main event guy, which he should obviously be. But we see their patterns. You know, he'll put him in the main events, but like it's like he'll never get the win. You know what I mean? I don't want that flashback. You see what happened when he faced Reigns so many times, and
Reigns and Cody both, yeah, lost all
we
of them.
knew we knew he was gonna lose. It was like crazy.
Yeah, he
I
lost
feel
like three or
like
four straight.
yeah, I feel like he got a like you said he might not like you said likely chance he might not win against CM Punk, but I don't know he need to get a win eventually.
Yeah, especially if it's like his last. I mean, who knows how long KO's going to wrestle? The neck's a very delicate thing. I mean, he might have a year left. He might have 2 years left. He might have 5 years left. He might have 10 years left. It's kind of a ticking time bomb, unfortunately. But I do think he should win at least one more world title before he wraps it up. I would hope that's the case. Same with Finn Balor. I would hope they, even though Finn's a lot less likely to me. I know there's people who want Finn to win a world title again. I just don't know at this point. I really don't know. He wasn't even on SmackDown tonight, which is kind of interesting. Him and Gunther both were on this show, which is kind of interesting, actually. But yeah, we'll see. I just hope KO and Punk have a great match. I think they will. I know a lot of people didn't like Cody and Punk at SummerSlam. I didn't think it was the worst match, but yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. I think KO and him will be a lot more intense, and we'll just have to see. I really wish KO would win though, but I don't think Punk or Reigns is dropping the titles anytime soon, unfortunately. So we had Corbin against Trick for the U.S. title in the rematch. Pretty much the same exact match, the same exact ending. Corbin hit him with the title, pinned him, retains, and that's how we wrap it up. I mean, I think this is it for Trick in the U.S. title scene. I think it's time. We talked about this on the podcast episode I'll upload after this gets uploaded a little bit later on that Saturday. But like, I think this is it for Trick. He's moving on up the card, which he should. Maybe Mello beats Corbin next week. It's a possibility. It's in his hometown. I would love to see that. That's obviously next week with him and Corbin for the United States title. So, QJ, what are your overall thoughts on this Trick and Corbin match? Are you looking forward to seeing Baron and Mello next week for the U.S. title?
The match was all right, pretty much like same outcome. Corbin beat him with the title, and Hayes attacking him backstage. He said Hayes is gonna be in his hometown. I would love Hayes to win, but we have a feeling that's not gonna happen since Corbin just got the title. Uh, I don't know. Like you said, people don't really care about Corbin. He won it. It's like the fans is like, you saying the booze, but he won.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if they thought bringing back Corbin after a break would benefit him. It just kind of feels like he's kind of got the same not go away heave. Just the crowd. I just feel like the fans sometimes want something new, and Corbin's not new. Like he's had his moments. He's in his 40s. I get it. He's really liked backstage. I heard a lot of people were very happy he won the title backstage. I get it. He's probably a really good dude. I've seen him on TikTok do his cooking stuff. He seems like a real cool guy. I'm glad he's had success. But at the same time, like we've seen Baron Corbin before. You bring him back. You claim Sheamus was too old to be in the company still, but you bring back a guy who's not even really 5, 6 years younger and you give him a title right away. It's just like, I just think some fans want to see something different. And Melo's held the United States title too, but Melo's not had a lot of moments on the main roster. Or Dragonov's not had a lot of moments on the main roster. These guys are still younger. They've not really proven themselves, really. Corbin's had a lot of accomplishments in WWE. I know there's some people that think he's not. He's won the U.S. title. He's won Money in the Bank. He's held tag titles. He's been in main events. He's been in world title matches. Like he's had a pretty like solid career in WWE, and for them to bring him back, I just feel like a lot of fans are just rolling their eyes, like, "Oh, here we go again, another guy from the past that we've already seen." That's just my thoughts. Maybe it's just people not really liking Corbin. I don't know. I just feel like they kind of are just like, "This is the guy that beat Trick, really." Like, what does he gain from beating Trick? I know Tier said on the podcast, well, you don't have Corbin come back and lose, but I wouldn't even have put him in this match. He just don't gain anything from beating Trick to me. Like, if you're gonna have Trick lose, have Mello beat him. Him and Mello have a history. There's already something there. It would have made a lot more sense to me. But anyways, it is what it is. We'll see who ends up beating Corbin. Hopefully it's Mello or Dragunov or somebody who can gain something from it. And we'll just have to see what they do. So we had Chelsea Green have her celebration. Not really too much happened. She's out there celebrating. Tiffany Stratton comes out. Obviously, the WWE United States Women's Champion. Fatal Influence comes out. They're talking about how Chelsea Green's a joke as champion. Her and Tiffany won a match against them for the tag titles. That ends up happening. It's like an 8-minute match. Fatal Influence retains. And then we see Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, attack Tiffy and Chelsea Green. And unfortunately, it looks like we're getting a Nia Jackson Chelsea Green feud. So QJ, are you looking forward to that feud between Nia and Chelsea Green?
No, Nia's always in the picture every time someone, whatever woman wins the title. It's like I don't know. It's like she always first in line. It's like a pattern. I don't know. They always end up. Well, whoever that woman is, always end up facing up first, and then it goes from there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, not really anything interesting. So at a Randy Orton segment, Randy Orton comes out there. Cody's out there right away. Cody's all fired up. He said Randy owes him an explanation why he attacked him. And Randy says, I don't owe you jack. You wanted the best version of Randy Orton. You wanted the legend killer, the apex predator, the viper. You got it. And he said pretty much, you cocky SOB. The best version of Randy wasn't going to bring home number 15, but the worst version of Randy Orton would. And he's going to do everything he can to make sure Cody never, ever, ever, ever holds the WWE title ever again. And Cody says, you know, you want to talk about being the bad guy? I don't have to be the good guy anymore either. And he said, Randy, you're talking about legend killer. You're the last legend here. Who's going to kill you? And that's how we wrap it up. Obviously, very intense between these two. It seems like they're going to get a proper feud this time without Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee involved. Thank goodness for that. So, QJ, are you looking forward to a Randy Orton and Cody feud? Do you see Cody turning heel during this? Does this interest you?
Yeah, good feel. Randy snap. So getting that Randy we used to have back. We enjoyed that Randy. He always still scared me when he go into this mode, but um, yeah, Kodak. I feel the heel tensions there. Um, I'm excited for it. Uh, Definitely gotta they gotta make up for their match. You know what I mean? Go from there.
Yeah, it'll probably be a lot better of a match between these two. They definitely got to do something different with Cody. This whole babyface Cody thing's kind of where it's self thin at this point. They definitely got to try something different. And maybe this is something different they'll give the fans. Like I just think they need to give Cody a break from the title scene for a while, but also just kind of do something different with them. Maybe this will be the feud that gets more people interested. Because I mean, Randy's always a good feud to have. Obviously, they have the history with Legacy and everything, and they're getting a proper feud. So I think it'll be good. So we had Nakamura have a vignette after this. I haven't seen Nakamura in months. I honestly forgot he was even on the roster. He's talking about how he's going to come back, and this time he's not coming back alone. Whoever's returning with him is kind of interesting. But other than that, it's just like, okay, Nakamura's back again. So QJ, do you have any hope Nakamura's going to be good this time around? I mean, it feels like every other month he's having vignettes about coming back. He'll come back for a few weeks and he disappears again. Do you have any hope this time's going to be any different with this?
No, same pattern. I don't forgot he was even there. Um, no, you'll see him for a little while. Probably a couple weeks or whatever. And then after that, you'll forget he there. Probably do one pay per view. Actually, back back in the back doing nothing.
Yeah, back to smoking cigars and surfing and doing nothing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I know Nakamura's in his late, I think he's in his mid 40s, late 40s now. So, I mean, but that's main event level age for WWE, unfortunately. So hey, put him in the world title picture, give him a world title. He'll fit right in with that. But in all seriousness, I mean, it's just like Nakamura's probably. I don't wish anybody to get released, but I'm shocked he's still employed. I mean, they. I don't know if they just like Nakamura, if he's a good representative of something. I don't know, but it is surprising he has not been let go, especially due to his age. Maybe he's just a good guy to have backstage, like Apollo Crews was all these years, like Tozawa is. Maybe he just is a well liked guy, and they're like, oh, we'll keep him around. Who knows? But yeah, I don't. I'm with QJ. I don't see them doing a whole lot with them at this point. I mean, they keep trying. I'll give them that, but it's just like I think he's kind of fans are kind of at a point where they just don't really care about Nakamura, which is unfortunate. But it's just like we're kind of at a point where it's just like, okay, why should we care about this guy? You guys obviously don't push him to do anything relevant. So okay, he's back. Cool, whatever. So we had a main event. Charlotte and Jade Cargill. Obviously, their big rivalry continues. Back and forth match went about 13 to 15 minutes around that mark. It wasn't a terrible match. I mean, it wasn't a main event of SmackDown that's going to knock your socks off, but it was all right. But I mean, pretty much the ending had B-Fab and Meechin come out there after Charlotte hit the figure eight. They pull her outside the ring or tried to. Then out comes Alexa Bliss. She's back from her injury. And then the lights go out. And Tatum Paxley makes her main roster debut. Tatum Paxley's a fan favorite from NXT. She kind of has, for anybody not familiar with her, she kind of has that Nikki Cross psychopath type of
Mhm.
gimmick going. So her and Bliss kind of make sense together. They're both out of their mind. There was reports, I don't know if this is accurate, that Charlotte wanted her in the group with her and Bliss. That'd be cool if that's the case. Gives her a lot of big time limelight on the main roster to start off right away. And Charlotte hits a weird top rope natural selection. I don't even know if she hit it or Jay didn't sell it. I don't know what happened there, but that's what ended the match. Charlotte gets the win, and that's it. That's pretty much the main event. So, QJ, do you have any thoughts on this main event and Tatum Paxley debuting?
Match is all right. Tatum Paxi, cool to see, but you already know how this is gonna go. NXT. Now she's on the main roster. I mean, at least she's in, like you said, in the group, so it'll give her more exposure on TV. But hopefully, you know how they be doing these groups. You'll still be the main person. More, you know what I mean? Getting more of that shine. They just gotta make it where in the group everybody kind of get a shine. You know,
Yeah, hopefully Tatum gets like some love on the main roster. It just feels like the whole SmackDown women's division are just a bunch of women throwing in random tag teams and
that's it.
groups. Like Tiffany and Chelsea, okay, we'll put y'all on a team. Charlotte and Bliss. We'll throw Nia and Lash. Like it's just all tag teams now. Like I don't know if they're trying to focus more on the tag team division or it's like all kind of convoluted all into one. Like everybody's in groups and uh, we'll see how it pans out. I mean Tatum Paxley's actually pretty damn good. Her finisher is very cool. So, but they're not doing anything with Blake Monroe right now, and she wasn't even on this show again. Nowhere to be seen. I don't think so. It's like is Blake even going to be even important? And then now Lola Vice apparently is getting called up very soon as well. So it's like, is there going to be too many women in the middle of all this where some are going to be forgotten? We'll see. But all in all, tonight's SmackDown was a decent show. I had some good moments. It's been a lot better than the previous SmackDowns. It's got more star power. Obviously, KO and Randy being back helps. We'll see how the shows continue to go. Obviously, 2 hours. They got to kind of rush things a little bit, but all in all, I didn't really mind the show. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed our review for it. Make sure to check us out on Spotify at LTQ Wrestling Podcast. We also have memberships on the channel if you want membership exclusive shorts and videos. As soon as I get that up and rolling, that'd be good. So make sure to like, subscribe for more LTQ Wrestling Podcast content. Peace.
Peace.